Good evening. I hope I find you well. I wasn't so well this afternoon actually, so I took to my bed, had a bit of a sleep, felt better after it. Excuse me. Anyway, I was lying in my bed and I remembered this little incident from my wayward childhood. I thought I could tell that story. What happened was, Mickey and me were in the chip shop, it was a chip shop, cafe, jukebox there, you know. And there's only him and me and the man behind the counter. I can't remember his name. Mickey's not this guy's real name, by the way. I don't know whether I should use real names or not. Best not to. Mickey was, I suppose we were quite friendly, but not very friendly, because Mickey was very angry young fella. Well, he was a couple of years older than me. I think I was 14. He'd have been 16. We'd got into an argument about something. I didn't realise that we were arguing until suddenly I got a very, very nice Glasgow kiss from him. Bang! He went, knocked me flying backwards. I can't remember what it was about, but he was always a bit touchy. Anyway, so it ended up in a fight, you know, rough housing, in the course of which the shopkeeper, the fish fryer, the chipmunk, he stopped it all, calmed it all down, but his the jukebox had got damaged, cracked across the front, the glass, whatever it was. So anyway, everything calmed down and we all went on our merry way. But the next day, the police came to see me. The incident had been reported, and of course it was all my fault. It usually is. An Englishman in Scotland. Yeah, so PC, I'll give his real name because he won't still be around, I shouldn't think. PC Florence. He was the village Bobby. There's only Bobby for miles around. This little village was about 15 miles outside of Aberdeen. And where was I? A light just came on over there. I thought, what's that going on there? Yeah, 15 miles outside of Aberdeen, and he was the only Bobby. So he came and had a word with me about it, and of course, not being a grass, I didn't say what had happened. But I got told I had to report. He told me I had to report to the police station at 2 o'clock. And that day, so I went to the police station at 2 o'clock, expecting to be charged with criminal damage, breach of the peace or whatever it usually was. And yeah, so I went to the police station and you had to knock on the door. I knocked on the door, he came, and then there's some, inside the door there's some felt slippers, and I had to put them on. And then what happened was, he wasn't going to report me, but I had to put these felt slippers on, and the floor was all lino. It was a big office space, and I had to wander around with these slippers on polishing the floor, I think for about an hour or so, and that was my punishment from PC Florence. Which, you know, I mean, he could have charged me with criminal damage, even though it wasn't my fault really. Never my fault. Yeah, so that was the way he punished us kids. Sometimes he'd make us polish his floor, and it would save us getting a criminal record, I suppose, or going to court and whatever. So I suppose in that respect he was a good bloke. He was quite tough, but fair. And yeah, PC Florence reminds me, thinking about PC Florence, reminds me that the shop lady who had a little sweet shop down the road that all us school kids used to go in after school, her name was Mrs. Florence. She was a lovely lady, and now I'm thinking, oh, maybe she was his mother or something. Maybe they were related in some way. It was only a small village. Well, it was at that time, but I mean, of course, all the outlying farms and crofts and everything. But there were two sweet shops. There was one next to the co-op, a small sweet. You'd wonder. Well, I mean, I didn't used to wonder then. I now wonder, how did a little village like that have two shops specialising in sweets and cigarettes? How on earth did they keep going? Well, obviously did. You know, always seemed to be. No, I was going to say there always seemed to be someone there, but there wasn't. It was the co-op they were mostly going in. That was in the other shop, Hattie's shop. Hattie Smith, I think her name was. Yeah, Mrs. Florence. I think her little shop was right next to the pub called the Gushet Nook. I'm not sure what Gushet Nook means. I mean, Nook means corner. Anyway, it was the only pub in this village, apart from the hotel had a bar, which was a different place. I don't know where the story's going really. Oh, I do know that I eventually, for another incident in the Chippies, I did get 2 years probation and banned from the Chippy. I remember a few years later seeing the Chippy, the man, the chipmunk, the fish, the fish fryer. I can't remember his name now. I remember seeing him, and he's talking to me quite normally, as though nothing had happened. And it came in the conversation that I'd got 2 years probation for being a pain in the arse in this chip shop, and although he'd reported it, he had no idea that I'd actually had to go to court and got probation. Funny old world, isn't it? I was going to tell you another. Oh, I don't know. No, I can't really tell you that story. I'll tell you that. That's another story. Can't tell you that because, I mean, some of these people some people who view this channel will know who I'm talking about, and probably know the incident. I think when I'm going to tell these stories, I think I'd better prepare them a bit, not just think about them. And I think I'd better prepare them so that they've got an ending. Yeah. Anyway, Mickey and I, we got on all right, but yeah, he was Very angry young man. I suppose I was an angry young man at the time, but I didn't realise it. I just thought I was normal. I don't know if I put this on the video now. I don't know if it's worth it. As you can see, I'm in my wagon. I've been doing a bit on these back windows, and I think as I came in I showed you the front, what I've been doing there. I've had to make a few changes. I'll show you that actually. I've had to make a few changes to the front because the door I made, you know, I don't know if you remember, I showed you the frame of the door that I was making. Well, I've changed things around so that doesn't fit anymore, so I've got to make another door. But I don't do much inside at the moment. It's mainly outside work because it's nice weather. And that's it. It's about 9 o'clock at night now. I'm going to go and have something to eat. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much for looking in. I think that's about it. It's just a chat. Thanks for looking in. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.